Hi guys, it's B. I am here at Daxing Airport and I thought of checking in to discuss about me going on a mission. There was a time when I was a student when I thought I really want a job which would require me to travel every week to go to clients because I thought that would be such an amazing way to experience different places and different cultures, and I just thought it's so cool. It looked like a career from movies. All I wanted was to travel and to wake up every Monday or Tuesday at 5 a.m. to go to the airport and then travel, work on an airplane, and meet my client on that very same day. I don't know about you, but for me, this now sounds unsustainable. But then when I started to have different traveling experiences for my jobs, I realized that it's actually very tiring and nobody tells you the ins and out of what it actually means to travel for work. I had a mission in an Asian city when I didn't even have time to see beyond the premises of the hotel. So I'm maybe just very lucky to have a job that allows me to experience both this reality, which is really nice overall, but also to not be required to do it for a living every single week because that would be too tiring. Right now, I'm going on a mission all the way to Africa. It sounds exciting, right? It sure is, especially for me because I'm going for the first time to two new countries. You get to see new places, so that's a plus, especially for young people. You get there to those places traveling business class. Wow. It was such a dream to experience that when I was younger. And at the beginning, it feels really privileged and fancy, like opening the door to a new world, traveling business class. Of course, it's cool. I still remember the first time I traveled business class. I was amazed and partly shocked of the difference in services between business and economy and how pleasant it feels to travel at business class. You're always taken care of, you always have delicious food around, you have different products offered for free samples. That's how I discovered my first favorite perfume when I moved to China. So yeah, traveling business class, it's cool. That's one of the first advantages, let's say, of a business mission. What can not be good going on a mission? Well, traveling is tiring. Yes, we travel business class, but most of the times it's because you need to sleep well before getting to the hotel, before heading directly into your first business meeting. So we just landed and we came straight to the hotel, and now I have 20 minutes to get ready for our first official meeting with other partners in the country who are going to explain a bit the country context and how they're working with the government. And because it's also probably a location on a different time zone, if you travel on different continents for work, then that means your brain is pretty foggy and everything you're good at takes twice the amount to get done, especially focusing. So that was one of the things I realized when I traveled business class for the second time. I realized that, yeah, you need that good sleep and that good service because you're on a work mission. And the next day, you need to be at your best condition. Sorry? Oh, no, 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 no. No, thank you. Thank you. Is it working? Sorry. See? Good service everywhere. They just came to ask me if I want them to take my Fanta away, which is not even half drunk. Also, going on business missions teaches you a lot about how to be efficient and how to organize yourself, how to organize your time. And just as a very good example, I have my cabin luggage here, which has all the things I need for 2 weeks. And these are business outfits, shoes, workout clothes, and even my small outfit for the safari day. But this is not the only reason I'm packing only a cabin baggage. The other reason is the first experience I had during my first business mission. So I went on my first business meeting with a client ever in another country, on another continent, dressed up in jeans and a sweaty Nirvana t shirt. And that was the funniest, ironic memory I can have in my professional life in November last year when I thought I should pack one business outfit in my cabin luggage and take it with me just in case. You know, you're in your room, you're starting to pack, and you feel it. You feel that you should be doing that thing that you have in your mind that back then. And I said, nah, what can happen? What can go wrong? And of course, everything can go wrong. So I to the airport and I'm seeing this huge, long queue, the longest queue I've ever seen. And our luck is that we're traveling business, so we have the shorter queue, and we still go there. And I get the first handwritten boarding pass ever. It's like back in the 70s because their systems are down. So I already start joking with my colleague about maybe not getting our luggage at the destination. And again I say, nah, how can that go wrong? Of course, after also having a flight missed because of delays, having a flight rescheduled, we finally get to our destination. It's several hours, just a few hours before meeting our client, and we realize that our luggage won't arrive. And we're dressed in jeans. I am wearing a t shirt with Nirvana. We're all sweaty, we're all tired. We go to the hotel. We wake up super early the next day to go around, look for former clothes. Nothing is open. And then we just accept the fact that we need to go meet our client dressed up like for an airport trip, but also showing how important it is to just present yourself, show up in that circumstance, and then be honest, be vulnerable in front of your client about what happened. Try to still remain dignified, knowing that what you wear is not everything you are. And actually, what we try to do is to show that it's not out of lack of respect that we show up like that, but it's because of some technical issues. Because after all, clothing is not about necessarily you trying to pretend, be fancy, and have something smart to say. It's about you respecting that neutral ground where business negotiation and conversations are happening. And that's why most of the business clothes are not even too funny, too colorful, to anything. Just, reaching out that neutral, non sweaty Nirvana t shirt level of communication. So while I'm waiting for them to open the kitchen so I can finally eat something, I'm going to enjoy these little crackers. I hope you have interesting questions. Ask them in the comments, and I'm going to answer them in one of the future laid back videos that I'm currently embarked on. This is V, and if you find this episode interesting, follow me. See you guys.